Hey family, Wagwan, what is up you guys? Some of you guys have been wondering, where are the Bonnicks? What have you been up to? Where have you been? You've dropped some comments like I hope everything is okay. And so it's your girl Wonder Life Tanya, and I'm here to give you guys a quick update. So this is probably going to be a quick video. So I'm just sitting here chilling, me and nature. And I was just waiting for Kimar to come home so that we can go and get something to eat. Um, and I just thought I would do a quick video to give you guys an update, and I probably should have waited for him to come home so we could do the video together. I know you guys want to see both of us. Not to say that you don't want to see me, but you know, the channel is the Bonnicks, you know, but I think he would be okay with me doing the video and give you guys a quick update. So I'm just sitting out here chilling and trying to drink some water and stay hydrated because it's hot as hell. The sun has gone down. It's probably not as hot as hell, but it's hot. But you know, when we came back from Mexico, as you guys know, we went to Mexico last month, and Mexico was fabulous. I mean, we had a wonderful time. And when we came back, we were really just busy. We were really just busy. Like, there was no reason like why we didn't do videos other than we really didn't have time. I was busy at work because I had mid-year performance reviews to do for my team, and then Kimar was just really hustling in the truck. So it started out with us. My nose is itching. Allergies on 20. Jesus. But it really just started out with us being busy. But then, in the midst of all that busyness, I kind of fell into a little depression. And I'm gonna wait for the plane to go over. We're right in the path of one of the lanes for the airport, and planes are going by like every 5 minutes. And yeah, I'm kind of jealous that I'm not on one. But started out with us just really being busy and not really having time to not really do the videos, but probably edit them and put them out to you all. Because, you know, doing videos is time consuming. You know, you have to vlog and you have to put them together. You got to upload them to YouTube. So it's a lot of work. But really, you know, we've just been here chilling, working. But just in like the midst of all that busyness, I kind of fell into like a little bit of depression. And that's why I wanted to do this video, because that's like a subject that's taboo in our community, being the Black community. And it's not something we talk about, but mental health is important. So I wanted to do a video and just kind of talk about, like, you know, what's been going on and why we haven't really done any videos. And to be honest, like, I just didn't feel like doing any videos. I wasn't in the right frame of mind to do videos, and I really wanted to just come on and talk to you guys about it, because I'm fine. I'm on the upside of it, and I think that I can come and do a video without breaking down. So you know, when we talk about like PTSD, we usually equate it to the military, post-traumatic stress syndrome, right? But really, PTSD is like you've gone through something that's traumatic to you, and then fast forward, there are things that can happen that can trigger you falling back into kind of like a depression or some type of anxiety or some type of mental health concern, right? So that's pretty much what happened to me. Like, you guys know, we shared in one of our other videos that, you know, we wanted to have a child. And so that's a touchy subject for me. It's a very touchy subject for me. And there were just some events that happened. For instance, one of our friends had a baby, and then someone else that I knew found out they were pregnant. And it really just kind of like sent me into a tailspin, you know what I mean? Like, And I think like I had like some, I don't want to say jealousy, because jealousy is like a fear or a lack of. So in my mind, I wasn't really jealous of them. Like I was happy for them, and you know, I wished them well, and really just like ecstatic for them, and you know, what they were going through. You know, I'm happy for them, because even one of the couples that you know, that got pregnant, they have been trying for like 5 years. So I understand that journey. And so it was really nice to see that that's something that's happening for them. So in my head, I'm not jealous, but in my heart, you know, there was just this thought of lack, that it wasn't going to happen for us. You know what I mean? And I think part of it is maybe, you know, the reality of the situation. And just to give you an idea of what I mean, I did try to do a video for you guys, and I am going to show the video, and I do want to forewarn you that it's kind of emotional. I tried to do a video and I couldn't even really finish it because it was tough for me to do. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys and share it with you, just to give you an idea of like how it really kind of like weighed me down, how this thing really weighed me down and put me into a depression. So let's just get right to that video. So this video is just to kind of give you guys an update. And I'm just going to try to keep it like short and sweet and simple. And I, of course, am down by the lake, which is my happy place, my peaceful place. And it's been a while since I've been down here, but I felt like I really needed to just come down here and have a little me time, you know. We haven't been doing a lot of videos since we come back from Mexico. And of course, Mexico was the bomb diggity. It really was. And I needed that reset. But, you know, since we've come back, we've been busy. And I've just been like overwhelmed. I've been busy at work. And Kemar is busy, you know, with the truck. And of course, you know, I handle like the business side of the truck. So just kind of like handling paperwork and all of the stuff that goes along with having your own authority. And of course, I want to grow the truck business as well. So my brain is like on overload with that as well. But to be honest, you guys, like I've just kind of been like in a little bit of a funk since we've come back, and just a little bit depressed, you know. When we came back from Mexico, well, to kind of go back a little bit, a few years ago, we went to St. Lucia for Kemar's birthday, and the resort that we stayed in, Kemar really hit it off with one of the guys that was working there. And so we became friends with him and his wife, and we've kept in touch with them. And they had a baby. They had a baby right when we came back from Mexico. And the baby is so adorable, so cute. And don't get me wrong, like I'm happy for them, and that baby is so adorable. But he sent us a video, and he sent us a video of the baby, and you know, they have two other little boys, and those two other little boys were so fascinated with the new baby. And I watched that video over and over, and then something just inside of me, like, don't get me wrong, while I'm happy for them, like a sadness just came over me. And I really just lost it, you guys. Like, I went into the bathroom and I bawled out. And I'm just keeping it real, just being transparent. And I really don't like to share like this part of the journey because it's tough, you know. But you never know who else is going through what you're going through. You never know who else is going through, you know, whatever you're dealing with. And so sometimes people just need somebody to share or understand. And so I just want to be transparent as well. So anyway, I just went in the bathroom and I bawled out. And since that time, I just have not been able to pull it back together. And the other day I read, I was looking at something online on social media, and it was a clip of Gabrielle Union's book. And if you guys follow her story, you know, she went through like infertility and stuff like that, trying to have a baby with her husband. And she shared that she has a condition called adenomyosis. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. I've heard some people say adenomyosis, some people say adenomyosis, but anyway, it's the same thing that I have. So it's kind of like the opposite of endometriosis. So whereas endometriosis is on the inside of the uterus, adenomyosis is like a thickening of the lining on the outside of the uterus. And with that, it's hard for you to carry a baby to term. And so that's what I have. And that's kind of like, you know, what happened with us. And it just kind of got me thinking about my own situation and my own journey. And with that has come a lot of feelings and emotions over the past couple of weeks that I probably have suppressed. And they've resurfaced over the past couple of weeks. And it's tough. It's tough. Because I have feelings of unworthiness and feelings of guilt, you know. Guilt because sometimes I think, like, could I have taken a more proactive role? Like earlier on when I learned about this condition, like, is there anything that I could have done? But, you know, I also know what the doctor said, and it was pretty much the same thing that Gabrielle Union said. Like, the doctor said, you know, you pretty much have a 30% chance of carrying a baby, a healthy baby, to full term. And so, you know, part of me knows that, like, it's out of my control. There's nothing that I could have done. But at the same time, you know, those feelings of unworthiness that we don't have a child, and it's tough. And I try to be strong, and I'm a positive person. I'm upbeat. I uplift others, you know. But I won't lie, it's been tough these past couple of weeks, you know. It's been tough. Just trying to stay above ground because I'm going through the motions of, you know, everyday life. But then there's that part of me that's hurting inside, and there's nothing that I can do about it, you know. And it's tough. It's tough, you guys. It's tough just trying to keep your head above ground and stay positive and stay upbeat, because that's who I am. That's the kind of person that I am. So I tried. Oh my God, you scared me. Kimar is home. Ooh. I just hear somebody talking. Hey, baby. So I tried to do a video for you guys, and I couldn't even finish the video. It was very emotional. And I think, you know, when I tried to do it, I was still like right in the midst of everything. And I was communicating with one of my girlfriends, and, you know, she was checking on me like, how are you doing? And I was just like, oh, I'm good, you know. And then I would text her back and say, well, you know, I'm kind of in my feelings about so-and-so finding out they're pregnant. And, you know, she could feel my pain because she knows like what I'm going through, you know. And so she was just like, I know, you know, but everything is going to be okay. And so I tried to do that video for you guys, and I really just couldn't even get through it, and really didn't even want to post it because I was like, you know, probably ashamed, you know, that I'm feeling this way, and ashamed that, you know, I'm always like just a strong person, you know. And I was just like, people don't really want to hear you know, your problem about you not having a baby, you know. And plus I'm, you know, I'm getting older, and you know, and I know there's like a lot of judgment out there, and you know what I mean, and I wasn't in the right frame of mind to do videos, and I wasn't in the right frame of mind to receive like whatever was going to come at me as a result of, you know, me putting that out there. So that's why we, you know, haven't really done like any videos. I was just like, I'm just gonna lay low, and when I get to a point where I can kind of speak about it, then I will do so. So I just wanted to come on and give you guys like that update. I'm doing better. You know, that's still something that's like a true desire of mine. But I'm doing better. And, you know, and I'm still happy for, you know, our friends, and I'm still happy for those people that are finding out that they're pregnant and going to be having babies. You know, so I'm doing much better. But it's still just something that's on my heart. I mean, just to be real about it, it's something that's on my heart. And I think maybe like the reality is setting in that that's something that might not happen. It might not happen. So, and I have to learn to be okay with that. But the reason why I kind of wanted to share it, you know, that there are other people who are going through what we have been through, you know. You have a desire to have a child, whether you're in an age gap relationship or not, you know. It's maybe something that you wanted and it hasn't happened, or maybe it has happened. So there could even be people who have gone through what we've gone through, and maybe you can even offer an encouraging word to me, because I'm always strong, but sometimes even the strong need support, you know. And another reason why I wanted to talk about it is because, you know, depression in our community is kind of like a stigma, you know. We don't talk about like mental health, and we tend to be strong. We tend to hold in everything that weighs us down, and then as a result, we crack or we break, you know what I mean? Like, by that I mean like we keep it all in and we never deal with it, and it comes out in other ways, because hurt people, you know what I mean? And so I just wanted to talk about it, and I wanted to say, you know, like, if you're going through something similar as, you know, to what we're going through, or even if you're going through something else that has you down and out or depressed, it's okay to feel what you feel, you know what I mean? So I think that's one of the things that allowed me to even come out on this other side, on the upside of it, in such a short time, is because I took the time to practice self-care for myself. And one of the things that my daughter told me was like, just be patient with yourself. And I took that advice, and I was like, I'm going to practice self-care. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to allow myself to feel what I feel. And I wrote in my journal, and I just took my time, and I allowed myself to feel what I was feeling. I didn't try to block it. If I wanted to cry, I cried, you know. And Kimar, he tried to be as understanding as he can be, because, you know, Jamaicans are tough. Like, they grow rough, they grow tough, and they deal with a lot of things. And so they're just kind of like, oh, you just have to press your way through. And I'm kind of like, no, I need to like really deal with this. You know what I mean? Like, I got to just kind of like wait it out and work my way through it, you know? And so that's what I did pretty much. And so that's why we haven't done any videos. And in the midst of that, you know, we're still living, still working, you know, still trying to carry on with life. And so on the flip side and the upside of that, I'll wait till the plane goes over, is that we're still looking for a house in Jamaica, and we put a bid in on a house. So I'm gonna share that little bit, but that's all you're gonna get. That's all I'm gonna give you guys, because I don't want to spoil anything. and I really want to come back and have some good news to tell you guys. So we're still looking for a house. We put a bid in on a house, and we're gonna see how it goes. So you got to stay tuned. You got to come back and watch some videos to see what happens with that process when we buy a house in Jamaica. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. I hope you guys are understanding of why we haven't been doing any videos. We have missed you guys, but life just got the best of us. But things are slowing down, getting back to normal, and I'm doing much better. Kimara is still hustling in the truck, and so we are back. So don't forget to like, drop a comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We're back, you guys. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. See you guys.